Hey there, dog lovers! Ever wondered what your furry friend knows about you? Today we're flipping the script. We're diving deep into their world, into the fascinating world of canine perception. Dogs are amazing creatures. They pick up on our cues, our emotions, even our scents in ways we're just beginning to understand. So get ready to be amazed as we uncover 9 surprising things your dog knows about you. You might just be surprised at how much your furry friend understands. You know how we rely on our eyes to understand the world? Well, dogs experience life in a totally different way. Their sense of smell is their superpower. It's up to 100,000 times stronger than ours. Imagine walking into a room and instantly knowing who was there, what they ate, even how they were feeling. Your dog greets you at the door, tail wagging, nose working overtime. They're not just smelling your perfume or the pizza you had for lunch. They're picking up on subtle changes in your scent, changes that reveal your emotions. We humans release pheromones, these chemical signals that dogs can detect with their incredible noses. When you're happy, stressed, even scared, your body produces different pheromones. Ever notice how your dog knows when you're feeling down? They cuddle up next to you, offering silent comfort and a warm, furry body to lean on. Dogs can actually smell things like changes in your blood sugar, even certain diseases. So next time your dog is sniffing you, remember, they're not just being nosy, they're reading your emotional state, getting a deeper understanding of you than you might realize. We communicate with our dogs using words, but they understand us on a whole other level through our body language. Dogs are masters at reading those subtle cues we give off without even realizing it. A smile, a frown, the way you hold your shoulders, it all speaks volumes to your dog. When you're happy and relaxed, your body language reflects that. Your dog sees that, feels that energy, and responds with enthusiastic tail wags, playful bows, and those joyful jumps that melt your heart. On the other hand, when you're stressed or tense, your body language changes. Your shoulders might slump, your movements become jerky, and your voice might even sound different. Your dog picks up on these cues instantly, sensing your unease. Ever notice how your dog avoids direct eye contact when they're feeling unsure? In the dog world, staring can be seen as a challenge. Understanding your dog's body language is just as important as them understanding yours. Pay attention to their posture, their ears, their tail. They're constantly communicating with you, telling you how they feel, what they need. Dogs thrive on routine. It gives them a sense of security and predictability in their world. And believe me, they know your routine by heart. They know when it's time for their morning walk, when you're getting ready for work, and even when to expect those delicious dinner scraps. Have you ever noticed your dog getting antsy right around the time you usually feed them? Or maybe they start wagging their tail excitedly when you grab their leash after work. That's not a coincidence. They've memorized your routine down to the minute. They know the sounds of your keys jingling, the specific way you pack your bag, even the scent of your work shoes. And when you break the routine, well, that can be a little unsettling for your furry friend. They might whine, pace, or even act out a bit, just like a kid who missed their afternoon nap. But here's the amazing thing. Dogs are adaptable. They might grumble at first when you switch things up, but they'll adjust to a new routine with patience and understanding. We often think of dogs as tough and resilient, but beneath that playful exterior beats a sensitive heart. They're incredibly attuned to our emotions and well-being. You know that feeling you get when you walk into a room and can sense the tension? Dogs experience that tenfold, especially when it comes to their humans. They pick up on subtle cues in your voice, your scent, even your energy levels. When you're feeling under the weather, your dog can sense it. They might become extra cuddly, offering a comforting presence and a warm body to lean on. And when you're stressed, dogs are like emotional sponges. They absorb your anxiety, your worries, even if you try to hide it. But here's the beautiful thing. Dogs don't just sense our stress, they help us alleviate it. Studies have shown that spending time with a dog can lower our blood pressure, reduce cortisol levels, that's the stress hormone, and release oxytocin, the feel-good hormone. Remember the excitement in your dog's eyes when you call their name, the way their tail thumps happily against the floor. Dogs have an incredible ability to recognize and respond to our voices. It's more than just hearing sounds, it's about the emotional connection they associate with your voice. Your voice is a constant in their world, a source of comfort, excitement, and guidance. They hear it when you're praising them, playing with them, and even when you're setting boundaries. Over time, they learn to differentiate your voice from the hundreds of others they encounter. They can tell the difference between your happy, "who's a good boy," and your slightly sterner, "off the couch." They understand the tone, the inflection, the emotions behind your words. Dogs can actually distinguish between different human voices in general. They know the sound of your family members, your friends, even the regular delivery person. So when you speak to your dog in a loving, soothing voice, they're not just hearing the words, they're feeling the love behind them. Dogs are creatures of habit, masters of routine, but they're also incredibly perceptive to change. They notice even the smallest shifts in your behavior, your routine, even your scent. Have you ever rearranged the furniture and noticed your dog sniffing around curiously, trying to make sense of the new layout? Or maybe you've started a new job with different hours, and your dog seems a bit anxious at first. They thrive on predictability, so any change, big or small, can be a bit unsettling for them. But here's the thing, dogs are incredibly adaptable. They might be wary at first, but with patience, reassurance, and a little extra love, they'll adjust to the new normal in no time. And sometimes those changes are positive. Maybe you've adopted a new furry sibling for your dog, or you're moving to a bigger house with a backyard. The key is to pay attention to their cues. If they seem anxious or confused, offer them extra reassurance and support. Let them explore at their own pace and don't force them into any situation that makes them uncomfortable. We all know the feeling, that bittersweet moment when you have to leave your furry friend behind. But here's the thing. Dogs know when we're about to leave, and they also know when we're coming back. It's like they have a sixth sense for our comings and goings. Have you ever noticed your dog getting antsy when you start putting on your shoes or grabbing your keys? Their ears might perk up, their tail might stop wagging, and they might even give you those sad puppy dog eyes. They're picking up on your pre-departure cues, those subtle signals that tell them you're about to walk out the door. And when you do leave, they wait, they watch, they listen for the familiar sound of your car pulling up, the jingle of your keys in the lock. Their internal clocks are amazing. They might not know exactly when you'll be back, but they have a general sense of your routine and how long you'll be gone. So next time you have to leave your furry friend behind, remember that they understand more than we realize. Make your goodbyes short and sweet and reassure them that you'll be back. Dogs are masters at reading our energy. They feed off our vibes, mirroring our moods and activity levels. It's like they have an internal radar that tells them whether we're up for a game of fetch or craving a cozy night in. When you're feeling energetic and playful, your dog can sense it. They'll bounce around, bring you their favorite toy, and nudge you with their nose, urging you to join in the fun. Their energy becomes infectious, making you want to get up and move. But on those days when you're feeling tired or under the weather, your dog picks up on that too. They might curl up at your feet, offering silent companionship and a comforting presence. It's all about those subtle cues we give off, our body language, our tone of voice, even our scent. Dogs are incredibly attuned to these subtle shifts, adjusting their behavior to match our emotional state. Dogs might not speak our language, but they understand the language of our hearts. They can sense our happiness, our sadness, our anxieties, and our fears. They're like furry, four-legged empaths, always there to offer a comforting presence and a wagging tail, no matter what life throws our way. When you're overjoyed, maybe you just got engaged, landed your dream job, or simply aced that presentation, your dog celebrates with you. They might jump for joy, shower you with kisses, or even let out a happy bark or two. And when you're feeling down, heartbreak, disappointment, or just a bad day, your dog knows. They curl up beside you, offering silent support and a warm, furry body to lean on. They don't judge, they don't offer unsolicited advice, they simply offer their unwavering love and support. And in those moments when words fail us, a dog's love speaks volumes. Isn't it amazing how much our dogs understand us? They read our emotions, anticipate our routines, and offer unwavering support, all with a wag of their tail and a lick on the face. They remind us of the simple joys in life, a walk in the park, a game of fetch, a cozy cuddle on the couch. So the next time you look into your dog's eyes, remember the depth of their understanding, the power of their senses, and the unconditional love they bring into our lives. Make sure to give your furry friend some extra love today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more awesome content. And until next time, keep those tails wagging.